Hi everyone and welcome to another video from dispairrepair.com. If the battery warning light comes up on the dashboard while you're driving, you probably have a bad alternator problem. How to react to this problem and what should you do, you'll see in this video. So stay tuned. dispairrepair.com. Be sure to visit us at our website dispairrepair.com where you can find more useful car and driving tips. If you have doubts about is the alternator the actual problem, watch our video about the symptoms of a bad alternator. This video is closely related to this topic. Click on the card in the corner of the video or on the link in the description. Before we start, know that with a bad alternator problem, the key factor is time. You have very limited time to react and search for a solution with this problem, so the sooner you start to apply these tips, the better. Turn off all the appliances. Once you notice you have a bad alternator problem, turn off as many appliances as you can and that are safe to turn off while driving. If you're driving during the day, if possible, turn off the headlights. If it's not too hot, turn off the air conditioning. Avoid using the power windows, rear window heater and else. All of these cause massive battery drains and turning them off will significantly increase your range of driving. Avoid night driving. If the alternator problem happens during the night, pull over as soon as possible and search for help. Preferably pull over to a gas station, motel, shopping mall, anywhere where you can get help and have a phone signal since you won't be moving anywhere soon. Night driving means you're using the headlights and many other appliances. You'll simply have to, and this will drain the battery very quickly and you'll be left stranded. Have this in mind, do the proper planning or else you'll get yourself into trouble. Try to keep the engine running. If the situation allows you, try to keep the engine running. The longer you drive with a bad alternator, the more the battery is drained and the less chance you have to start the engine again, since the power in the battery will be low. To simplify this, the longer you drive, the less chance you have to start the car again. Inspect the serpentine belt. If you have the chance, take a look around the serpentine belt. Sometimes it may fall off or get torn due to various reasons, like poor maintenance for instance, but if everything else is okay, and this is the only reason the alternator doesn't work, putting it back may save the day. This is just a suggestion and you can do this provided you know how to do this. The serpentine belt is accessible, you have a new belt at hand, you have the tools and else. In older times this was common practice. On today's cars the situation in most cases is not like that. Nevertheless, have this option in mind for getting out of trouble. Check the alternator connections. If the serpentine belt is okay, take a look at the alternator connections, namely the cables and connections on the rear side of the alternator. Make a visual check that all of them are connected, are not damaged, and that anything isn't hanging loosely around. Sometimes a broken cable is a cause of a bad alternator problem. In this case, a simple reconnecting, replugging, or tightening may solve the problem. If you're going to do this, make sure to first take off the minus battery clamp. Tap the alternator housing. One more thing you can try to do is to take a stick or the back of a screwdriver or hammer and tap the alternator housing. This is a long shot, but sometimes the alternator brushes may get stuck or worn out and tapping may release them, and this will make the alternator perhaps start running again. If you decide to do this, don't use much force. Just tap so you don't break the alternator housing accidentally. For the end, one more tip for a bad alternator problem. Try buying a new battery. Now, this advice is neither that good nor is it economic, but it is worth mentioning especially if there is no other option available. Buy another battery and replace the depleted one. You'll get yourself an extra 50 miles of range and this may just get you to safety and out of trouble. Of course, keep the old battery for future recharging. Again, an expensive solution, but have this one on the list also. Just remember one thing. The moment the bad alternator problem appears, you have very limited time to react and to get to safety. React immediately and immediately start planning a solution or route to safety. So that's it for this time. We hope the video helps. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.